Exercise 2.7, problem 6 to 10. Solution. If the nth term of a sequence is 100n plus 10, then the sequence is an AP, a GP, a constant sequence, neither AP. So let's not worry too much about it. Let's put our values of n. Let's get three terms. And what is the condition for AP? T2 minus T1 must be equal to T3 minus T2. And what is the condition for GP? It is T2 by T1 equal to T3 divided by T2. So if you put some values, n values 1, 2, 3, you should be able to check it out. Okay, so now let's start. So put the value of n equal to 1, 2 and 3 we will get. When you put n equal to 1, we get T1. That will be 100n plus n, right? So n is equal to 1. So 100 into 1 is 100. 100 plus 10 is 110. For T2, we put n equal to 2. So what is the expression? Expression is 100n plus 10. So it will be 100 into the value of n is 2 in this case. So 200. 200 plus 10 is 210. T3 is 100 into 3 plus 10. So that is 300 plus 10. That is 310. So we have T2 minus T1. So let's find T2 minus T1. So what is T2 minus T1? What is T2? T2 is 210 and T1 is 110. So it is 210 minus 110, that is 100. Next, what is the next condition? Let's find T3 minus T2. That is T3 is 310 and T2 is 210. So 310 minus 210, that is 100. And as you can see, T2 minus T1 is 100 and T3 minus T2 is also 100. Therefore, the sequence is an AP with A, the first term is 110 and D, the common difference is 100. Okay, so what is our expression, selection or the option? That is basically, it is an AP. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. So next one is, if A1, A2, A3 are in AP such that A4 by A7 equal to 3 by 2, then the 13th term of the AP is, they have given us few options. How will we do this problem? So let's take A, the first term as A and D the common difference, and let's find the fourth term and the seventh term. So what's the expression for nth term? A plus Tn, that is the nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. So A4 will be A plus 4 minus 1 into D, that is A plus 3D. This will be A plus 7 minus 1, that is 6D. So what will happen? The fourth term is A plus 3D and the seventh term is A plus 6D. Please remember the formula, nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. So this is seventh term, right? So 7 minus 1, that is 6D. Fourth term means it will be 4 minus 1, 3D. Okay, 4 minus 1 is 3, so 3D. N minus 1 into D, right? A plus n minus 1 into D. So the fourth, A4 is A plus 3D, A7 is A plus 6D. Substitute those numbers here. So what this equation will become A4, which is A plus 3D, A7, which is A plus 6D, will be equal to 3 by 2, right? So this expression will be A plus 3D divided by A plus 6D equal to 3 by 2. Now you cross multiply. So what will happen? 2 into A plus 3D will be equal to 3 into A plus 6D. So that is what we got here. Now we expand it. So this will be 2A plus 6D. This will become 3A plus 18D. Now you can bring 3A or take 2A to the other side. So this will become 3A minus 2A, that is A. Okay, and this is 18D. 18D minus 6D will be 12D. So you are getting A plus 12D equal to 0. But carefully see this. This is A plus 12D is nothing but 13th term. T13 is A plus 13 minus 1, that is 12D. That is what we are asked to find, right? So the 13th term is 0. Okay, or the 13th term T13 is 0. So the option for us in this case is 13th term is 0. So B is the option. Okay, so basically you have to remember A plus, that is Tn is A plus n minus 1 into D, and use that expression and get the value of A4 and A7. Okay, and substitute those values here and get the value of the 13th term. Okay, right. Now let's go to the next sum. if the sequence A1, A2, A3 is in AP, then the sequence A5, A10, A15 is a GP and AP, neither AP nor GP a constant. There is a condition in the AP. So in the AP series that basically when the terms of an AP are selected based on a constant interval, they form an AP series. That is, we have an AP series A1, A2, A3 up to, let's say, A15. And here what they are doing, they have selected some terms out of that series, but based on using a constant interval. That is, every fifth term they are selecting. A1, A2, A3, A4, 5, A5, fifth term. And the next 5 terms, that is A10, they are picked up. And the next one is A15. So by this condition, they also form a AP series. So whenever in a given AP series, you are picking terms using a constant interval. It can be, in this case, it is 5. The interval is 5. Every fifth term they are selecting. You can pick up the sixth term, in which case it will be A6 and then A11 and then A17, right? Sorry, A6, then it will become A12, then it will become A18 and A24, it goes on. So those terms also form a AP series. Okay. Anyway, we can also test it out. Now, using, let this for the series, A be the first term and D be the common difference. So what will be A5? A5 will be A plus 4D. A10 is the 10th term. It will be A plus 9D. This is 15th term. That will be A plus 14D. Right? So we have got all the A5, A10 and A15. Now, if these terms A5, A10 and A15 form a AP series, what is the condition? This is their difference, T2 minus T1 must be equal to T3 minus T2. This is the first term, second term and third term for this series, right? So now check it out. A10 minus A5, what will happen? This A and A will cancel and 9D minus 4D will be 5D. Similarly, A15 minus A10 will be, this A and A will cancel. 14D minus 9D will be 5D. So, the first term is A plus 4D and the common difference is 5D. So, they form an AP. So, you can come about this way also. You can straight away use this condition and say they are an AP, or you find the A5, A10 and A15 using our normal method. Okay, first term is A and D the common difference. Okay, and then see whether they form a constant difference. Constant difference is A10 minus A5 is 5D. A15 minus A10 is also 5D. Therefore, they form an AP. So, whichever method suits you, you can select it. So, what is our answer? The answer is, it forms an AP. Okay. Right. Next. If K plus 2, 4K plus, one second. Okay, if K plus 2, 4K minus 6, 3K minus 2 are 3 consecutive terms of an AP, then the value of K is, they have given few options. So, if there are 3 consecutive terms, what does it mean? The difference between the second minus first will be equal to the third minus second, right? 4K minus 6 minus K plus 2 will be equal to 3K minus 2 minus 4K minus 6. That is our AP series, right? So, anywhere in the series, you can pick a term and that term, let's say it's the nth term. So, nth term minus n minus 1th term will be equal to the same, the n plus 1th term minus nth term. Okay. That is T2 minus T1 will be equal to T3 minus T2, or let's say this is the 5th term. So, T5 minus T4 will be equal to T6 minus T5, right? That is the condition of AP. Now, so what happens? So, this minus this, that is 4K minus 6 minus K plus 2 will be equal to this minus this, that is 3K minus 2 minus 4K minus 6. Now, we expand this. So, what will happen? 4K minus 6, this will become minus K, right? Then minus 2, right? On the right side, it will be 3K minus 2 will become minus 4K plus 6. Now, if you look at this, 4K minus K is 3K, right? And let's look at this one. This is 3K minus 4K, right? So, 3K minus 4K, that is minus K. So, that minus K when goes to the other side, it will become plus K. So, that is what we have done here, right? Now, this is minus 2 plus 6, that is 4, right? And here minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. When it comes to the other side, it becomes plus 8. So 3k plus k is 4k. 4k equal to 8 plus 4 is 12, or k will be equal to 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So the option for us is basically k equal to 3. Okay. So let me just quickly touch what we did. What we are doing? We are basically saying that these three are in AP. So which means the second term minus first term will be equal to the third term minus second term. Right. So using that condition, we are forming an equation, simplifying it and getting the value of k. Okay. Right. So next sum. If A, B, C, L, M, N are AP, then 3A plus 7, 3B plus 7, 3C plus 7, 3L plus 7, 3M plus 7 and 3N plus 7 form a GP, AP, a constant sequence, neither AP or not GP. There is a condition for AP. So whenever there are terms in an AP, and if each term is multiplied by a constant, then that series also forms an AP. That is one condition. Second condition, if each term of a series is added by a constant, then that series also forms a constant. Now here let's say A, B, C, L, M. So if I keep multiplying every term by 3, so 3A, 3B, 3C, 3L, 3M, 3N, then that series forms an AP. Next, what happens? Then you are adding constant to it. So I'm adding 7, A plus 7, B plus 7, C plus 7, L plus 7, M plus 7. So that series is also an AP. So the condition is when every term of an AP is multiplied or added, okay, or added by a constant, the resulting series is also an AP. Okay, right. So what have we done here? In this case, we have multiplied it by 3 and added a constant. So when there are two AP series and you add up, they also form an AP series. Okay, therefore this series basically forms an AP. So this is what I'm saying. Every term is multiplied by 3 and 7 is added to it. Okay, so we took this series and we multiplied it by 3. So this it became 3A, 3B, 3C, 3L, 3M, 3N, and then added 7 to it actually. Okay, so then it will become 3A plus 7, 3B plus 7, 3C plus 7. So which means this term is also an AP. So the option which we need to select in this case is basically it is an AP. Okay, so I hope it's clear. If not, please go through this one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.